Wingspan is a place full of birds. Your goal is to build a wonderful preserve that will lead you to victory. Learn new facts about birds. Blue jays can carry up to 5 acorns. Discover new species. Help them lay eggs. Gain food. Or even hunt. Become a bird enthusiast. Wingspan, a relaxing strategy game.
Lavender Legal Center is a nonprofit providing legal representation and related advocacy by and for LGBTQ Iowans. Lavender provides direct representation, advocacy, and referrals, with a priority for serving those with low income and LGBTQ youth. Lavender operates with 4 main core values. The first is equity, recognizing that legal aid and related advocacy are based.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's do this. We're going to do it live.
Thanks, Ed.
Do what?
Play this game.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I'm not being told that I can resub. It's been so long since we've been on.
Yeah, that's true. 22
our
days.
last-
It was 22 days ago. Everybody resubbed.
Our last game was April 15th. It's now May 13th. And we are in the Firefly Cellar. Buddy woke up and was notified upon arriving in the hearth that his brothers were in the Firefly Cellar. So, Buddy, you arrive at the Firefly Cellar.
No,
Trapdoor.
I went back to bed.
Oh, okay.
No,
The words
no,
big
I-
fight were mentioned.
Yes, no, I will be. God damn it! I told you to wake me up. Right.
Before you go.
Yeah.
He wasn't
So you
planning
made-
on going solo.
I think, yeah, that's what happened there. Yep.
So you make it. Stop it! Seriously. Sorry. The dog is bothering me. So you make it in. You're at this staircase, which over you can see a bunch of bookcases, but you can also hear the dulcet tones of your brothers on the next level down. Would you continue down, or would you explore the top level?
Oh, I recognize those dulcet tones anyway. Those are my brothers. I head down
Sail away, sail away.
and I say, God damn it! Told you to wake me up.
But you look so peaceful.
All right. So the floor that you're currently on is full of bookshelves, and it is dark in here. There's all sorts of bottles attached to the walls, where you can see a bunch of dead bugs that are clearly fireflies, and everything is dark. All the fireflies are dead. You are surrounded by stacks of old books, and above the heads of the brothers who are in the middle is a giant statue you can see above that looks like a flying book above the ceiling. And in front of the brothers in the middle of that room is a circular table. Well, it would be circular, but there are 6 semicircles carved into it as sort of study corrals. But otherwise, you are surrounded by bookshelves. and the stairwell that you are on, buddy, ends here. Straight across from you, you can see another stairwell going down over here.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna join my brothers in the center here and say, all right, you guys walk around this joint.
I think we just got here.
I jumped
did.
down the hole.
All right.
That tracks. I think that is what happened.
Well, which way should we go?
I say we go down.
Well, Buddy's here now, so we don't have to make any more decisions.
Oh, that's true.
I do not think we should go
Gonna
down.
get way easier now.
Downstairs. Are these doors at the north and south here?
Yep. And I'm going to ask you
There's-
to obviously player can see walls that are so yeah.
Gotcha. Arwen, go open that door at the bottom. Door at the bottom of this room in the south.
You go do it.
Well, you can check for traps real good.
Yeah, but you can ask like an asshole.
Yes, I can. And I did. Now go do it.
You go do it if you want it open.
It's like coming home.
Christ.
Maybe,
I should have stayed in bed.
maybe that
I'll go
wasn't.
check it out.
Maybe
I
that
don't
wasn't
get
the darkest timeline.
The door is unlocked.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay. Inside you see
Buddy, there's no traps.
Cool.
I checked.
inside you can kind of smell musty old leather and wood shavings. There's a big workbench in the middle. And
This is a flogging room.
there's a couple books left on the workbench that are in disrepair. There's a couple stools around the workbench, but otherwise, not a lot.
This is where they put the broken things.
You said there's a workbench?
Yep.
Nah. I will go look at the workbench. I'm assuming this is like a bookbinding kind of.
Yeah,
With
actually,
the leather and the glue.
based on your experiences in Candlekeep, you're pretty confident that this is a bookbinding location. On top of the workbench, you see a book in a half, like sort of the spine is off and not finished being repaired. That's it. There's really nothing in here other than bookbinding tools, leather, and paper scraps.
I think I'll just take a deeper look around, just see if there's secret.
Looking for something specific?
No,
Perception or investigation?
Investigation. I was see. I'm looking for secret doors or trap doors or anything like that.
Okay. Sounds good.
What are you looking for?
You know, secret door, trap doors, and I'm like doing that thing that Robert Downey Jr. does in the Avengers, trying to find secret doors, just pushing on everything.
Secret door. Be a secret door.
Yep. Yes.
I just like
Yay!
my lantern of revealing.
Oh well, you could do that too.
Oh. Steve, you do not find any secret doors.
Okay.
And the Lantern of Revealing also does not find any secret doors.
I
Okay.
just carry it with me.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Anything else you want to do in this room?
No, don't think
No.
so.
Okay. Where are you heading?
Arwen, open the door to the north.
I'll get it.
Please.
You open the door to the north.
I said please.
Oh, okay. Then I'll open the door to the north.
You are the door to the north.
Check for traps.
All right, give me a check for traps check.
Is that an investigation? Yeah.
It is, yes.
Oof.
Oaf. I don't see anything yet.
Did not show up.
It did not.
Oh, you
rolled-
rolled in D&D Beyond, but what'd you get?
Total 15.
Sure.
But that's with a plus 14 bonus.
Oh, you got a natural one.
I did.
You're really confident there are no traps.
There's no traps, buddy. Go right in.
And this is not something you have that your I can't remember what the feature is called, but where you
Oh, like I
Reliable
always
reliable
hit-
talent. Reliable
reliable
talent.
talent. Yeah.
That might be it. Let me check. Features and traits. Reliable talent. Whenever you make an ability check that lets you add your proficiency bonus, you can create a D20 roll of 9 or lower as a 10.
So you probably are proficient in investigation, I imagine.
How do I know?
There'd be a little check in the box for investigation next to it.
What's your bonus to the roll? It was high, so you're proficient in it.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
plus 14.
it's not
Yeah.
plus 6, so or plus
You're
4,
still
whatever we are.
confident there are no traps.
One way or the other, there are no traps here.
Cool.
I will open the door. Or I'll loot the room.
All right. Loot the room. As you loot the room, is everybody coming in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll step aside.
With my lantern.
So this room has writing desks all against the wall. There's some sort of moldy rug underneath your feet that feels kind of gross. You spot a door to the right.
I see a
As
door
you
to the
come in.
right.
Because there's... Yep, that's true. Arwen goes to the door on the right.
I've got one job.
We can't see your roll, so if you're rolling, you need to tell me.
Oh, I think I'm going to try and roll it in here because I don't think it's giving me the proficiency. But it should do that in D&D Beyond. That makes no
It
sense.
almost assuredly is. But
Yeah, otherwise you wouldn't have had a 15 on a 1.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's plus 14, but it's supposed to, the reliable talent is anything under a 10 is supposed to be treated as a 10.
So you should have a 24 or higher no matter what.
Yeah, isn't... Maybe not. Ed?
What?
I don't know. You know these things.
That is correct.
Hold on.
I
Let
wasn't
me have
paying
a look at your
attention.
character sheet. I know, I was like, you're just rolling.
Yes. See how you rolled a 2 and still got a 24? It did it.
Yeah.
It's coded because see it has 1d20 min 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
But for D&D Beyond is not doing that.
Yeah.
wonder if your roll 20's messed up.
The roll 20 might be, or the
D&D
beyond.
Beyond
Be-
isn't sending
Beyond
rolls over
20.
here at all. So.
It isn't, so it's
Yeah.
probably messed up. But I don't know how D&D Beyond does that. I'm sure it does the same thing as that. I just don't know if you have to click something on the sheet or not.
Gotcha.
But
Well, I'll just use it from Forge then,
okay.
even though I don't know how to use it as well.
Knowing that you can't fail, you recognize there are no traps, but also pick the lock while you're checking. And the door opens. As you step inside, you hear crunch, like
Crunch.
you're stepping on
Fortune cookies.
miniature chicken eggs, like
Ooh.
just
Ooh.
Robin's
tiny,
eggs?
like all like they're not eggs, but it sounds like eggs. And as you look down, the floor is covered in dead firefly carcasses.
Oh, this is how they light the lamps.
With dead ones?
Yeah. They burn them.
Man, resurrecting them has got to be expensive.
The lantern of revealing, you get just a tiny little peek of something weird on the floor, on the lowest shelf of the room is covered floor to ceiling in terrariums with more and more dead bugs in them, and on the floor below the lowest one you can spot something weird about a brick.
She's a brick and rolling. That's the brick thing is in the room that Arwen is in, or the room we're okay.
The one Arwen's in.
I would like to investigate the brick. Or should I do an insight?
You're fine. The stone underneath the brick is it's a big stone, and probably about 5 by 5 feet. Like it's gonna be hard to move, but you can tell it's like a lid.
Stevie, I
Yeah.
need your help.
Okay.
And I probably need Joey's help too.
With what?
Grab Joey.
No, you don't need my help.
I consent.
We might be in trouble if we need your help with this one.
What am I doing?
What?
Is it? I'm my brute strength, right?
Lift this brick.
Lift this brick. Okay. That's what I'm good for. All right.
Here's some athletics.
All right.
You want help?
It's not nearly as heavy as Arwen made you believe.
Nice.
And it kind of does that
Lift with
that
your
thing
leg.
where you think like you're gonna lift something really
Yeah.
heavy and then it moves really. It's way thinner than it initially than you might have thought. Like it's just a really thin piece that kind of looked like it was set in, but is just in fact sitting on top of the floor, and slides right across. And underneath, you see the remains of 2 humanoids, fully decomposed down to skeletons.
Hey,
Oosh.
dead people.
Man, what did they think they were doing? They're making out in there.
They are the opposite of Buddy. They're showing everything.
Dead. So they are.
That one's got a boner.
Several.
They both have boners.
It's true. So they're just laying in this. How deep is this?
Yeah, it was my question.
It's 5 feet deep, 5 feet across. It's like
It's a 5-foot cube.
Man, I bet it smelled terrible for a long time.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
probably. Actually, if we're like just opening it, well, air had to get at them for them to Stevie wouldn't know any of this.
Okay, what does it smell like?
It wasn't an airtight seal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a stone sitting on top of other stones.
So this office space or whatever we're in. Oh man, my sheet's been blocking the stream. This room we've been in, that probably stunk for a long time.
See all those little tiny eggs?
Yeah. Well, should we? I guess I'll just jump in there and look around.
Give me
We're
an
lucky to be
acrobatics
alive
check.
right now.
It's 5 feet.
Give me an acrobatics check.
I mean, I'm 6 feet tall. More
I
than
know.
6'5", something like that. All right.
Yeah, but you could still biff it.
But I don't.
You must whip it.
Mostly, I was just checking to see if how many bones you crunched while you were jumping down. It's a lot of bones in there.
Yeah.
2 bodies in a 5 by 5 cube. Like, not a.
I'd like to
It's 2
see.
bodies.
I am not an expert in this sort of thing, But do they look like
Uh-huh.
they died down here or were dead and thrown in here?
As you are looking, there's one that has one of the skulls has a hole in the back of it.
Okay.
Well, there's your problem right there.
Yeah, his brain leaked out.
And the other one, there's no bone damage, but you do spot a knife, a small dagger on the ground below the bone pile of bones.
Okay, so they probably died and got thrown in here.
Or they fought to the death in there.
In the 5'5" cube.
Yeah.
But if they both died, it was a tie to the death?
Well, or somebody else killed both of them and threw
Yes.
them in here, is what I think.
That's what I think.
And maybe they were just trying to broaden their minds and that they had trip-hand each other.
Trip in?
Yeah. That's when you make a hole in your skull to let the
Oh,
humor
that
out.
right. That's right. I remember that.
Rip and?
Trip-hand.
I'm not. I don't know this reference.
It's a old, like, several cultures did it to. They drill a hole in your skull to let the bad spirits or bad humors, as Ed said.
Or to open their third eye.
Oh,
Ooh.
got it. Okay.
Isn't that Uranus?
That's your brown eye.
We got a code brown. We got a code brown.
All right.
Right, so we're not helping those guys. They're beyond help.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess I'll climb up. Unless I should.
So what was in the
Did the
other room?
Did the lantern of revealing reveal anything in the 5x5 hole? Or
Yeah, was that?
No.
okay.
No. We'll just say you went in. No, there wasn't
Okay.
anything in there.
Cool.
It's a 30-foot radius. So.
Yeah. I made it was the thing that made it easy for you to spot the stone, but there's nothing in there that even if you were just standing on top of it, it would be nothing. So
What was in the other room? I don't remember.
Bits of leather.
the bindery.
No.
They were doing
The other
binding.
room. The room that is outside this small room where the dead people are.
This room has desks in it and sort of a musty old, like maybe it was fur, maybe it was wool, some sort of rug of organic make that is now gross under your feet.
It's widgets.
Do any of the desks have drawers?
They do.
I'm gonna start searching through drawers.
As you open the drawers, you spot a book inside that has a bookmark tucked in it. The third desk also has a leather case that's sort of falling apart, but has calligrapher's supplies inside.
Ooh.
Can anyone calligraph?
I do.
He's a scrivener.
It's a hobby I learned. So yeah, let's first open that book to the bookmark. Well, I mean, look at the book and the bookmark. Does it have a title?
The title is
author.
completely worn away.
Okay, not even like I flipped to the first couple pages. You know how they put the title like 7 pages in a row.
Yeah. You open the cover, and all of the glue is just completely dissolved, and the pages start sliding out of the book.
I was like, I try to hold it so the bookmark doesn't fall out, so I can.
Only there was a binary place that we could repair this.
Give me an acrobatics check for how lithe you are.
Oh, I'm alive. Come on.
That's pretty acrobatic.
Birds.
Yeah,
I
you
am
managed
alive.
to keep um the book together.
Yay, me.
Uh,
Keep it together.
and so as you keep it together, set it on the desk, and slowly you can open to a page where you can just barely make out. The title is Halfling's Superstitions. Halfling
Ooh.
Superstitions.
Does Buddy actually make out with anyone?
Good one.
I was actually being serious. Of like, as far as I know, like Buddy's not isn't Buddy
hey,
kind of asexual?
what I do with this mouth and my tongue are my own business. So that's the title.
Okay,
With the
good
bookmark,
talk.
what's
Okay, so you try to turn the pages to get to the bookmark one, and written in large script, it says, "The first mug of a freshly opened keg will give you good luck."
It's true.
okay?
I'm just saying that was some oddly specific parameters Buddy gave us about what we're allowed to ask on and what we're not. So I guess it's okay to ask about what happens in the back door. I don't really want to know. Just want to clarify for future interrogatories.
Mostly just denim chafing.
Yep.
I imagine it's kind of crusty because it doesn't get to breathe much.
That's a whiter shade of pale, I'll tell you that.
Oh, I love this game so much.
So you have a Halfling Superstitions book.
That's good.
Yep.
The writing's on the wall.
Well, I think we need to go downstairs.
You go down and maybe look for kegs.
Yeah, that seems like a very.
Hey, if we don't find any in here, I know where some are.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's true.
All right. So you heading downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pull your tokens together just so I can move you all at once onto the next level.
Oh yeah.
Oh
The next level.
It's just a little easier than making you try to walk through walls. Doop, 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 doop.
The king's gone mad with power. He's trying to eat the chort.
George. Marching order?
I will go in the front. Well, Buddy's
got
got the lantern. Yeah.
I got the
Joey's
lantern.
got
I'll
the
go
lantern.
in
Yeah.
front.
Okay.
Or no, not
Then-
Buddy. Sorry.
Who's after him?
Should I go second to look for traps and the whatnots?
Yep.
I'll bring up the rear then. I'll rear guard.
Okie doke.
Sounds good to me.
You are
Buddy
where
will
you
appreciate
are.
that.
Okay. You find yourselves in a very claustrophobic tunnel. As you're walking through, the lantern is lighting the path in front of you, and you can see on every other, like about every 10 feet as you come down, there's jars on the wall at about shoulder height. You have to kind of shoulder height for Steve. So the others of you are able to mostly dodge them, but Steve, you have to kind of turn sideways as you go past the jars full of dead fireflies,
Gross.
hanging hooks in the walls. It is an incredibly claustrophobic tunnel. As you get to the end of the tunnel, there is a door in front of you. It does not appear to even have a key lock on it. so you assume it's unlocked.
I will check. Hold on. Un momento, por favor. And bam! Bob's your second cousin, twice removed.
Nice. You're confident there are no traps.
I open the door. I kick in the door. No, I'm gonna let.
I'll open the door.
Joey kick in the door.
I just open it.
As you gently open the door, you spot your favorite room.
The bathroom?
Tavern.
The kitchen!
Oh, that's good too.
It's still, I mean, there's a layer of fine dust on everything, but this kitchen clearly was kept immaculately clean. And there is a single dirty skillet sitting on the stove, coated in filthy, like dirt-coated grease, where like the dust has settled on top of what was probably bacon grease or lard of some sort.
Gross.
Yeah. But otherwise it's very clean in here. Sorry, and this door should have been open. Door is already open.
Somebody's been here.
Oh yeah, is this stuff warm?
Nope. Everything in there is like you could run a finger across it and come up with like a pretty hefty layer of dirt and dust. Nobody has been here in a long time.
It was a really long time ago, but somebody's been here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep, this is...
Does it seem like someone left in a hurry, or like just with the state of it?
I said it was pretty well put together.
It's very tidy. Somebody made food and didn't clean up their pan, but it doesn't look like there's no food left in the pan. It's just grease, and so you can give me an insight check.
I can do that.
Okay.
I'm not very good at insight, but I can do that.
No, you're not insightful.
It doesn't seem to be like anybody was mad dashing out of here with a, like whatever they were cooking, they ate before they left.
Gotcha.
Good
to know. Good to know.
And there's even a pantry along the side that still has some canned goods in it.
They've allowed their bread to leaven. They weren't in that much of a hurry.
What kind of
it's
canned
a
goods are
Passover
there?
joke.
Hey!
Yeah. There is a jar of what looks like birdseed. A jar of maybe some sort of canned sliced vegetable or fruit. It may have been in that can a little longer than its best by date, but the glass jar. There's a couple jars like that where you're not quite sure what they were. Could be ground meat, could be jam. Nobody's quite sure anymore. Sort of a brownish.
It's an adventure.
Yeah. A gastronomical adventure, to be sure.
I will just investigate to see if there's anything hidden in the pantry with the canned goods.
Okay. Is there anything you're looking for particularly?
Beets.
No, nothing really to eat, but just like if there's anything hidden, like a trapdoor or some kind of clue.
Hello. It's just jars. Looks like it's a kitchen.
Just jars, Joey. Just jars. That's the name of our next album.
Oh.
We're all gonna play jars.
What are passive perception checks or passive perceptions?
20.
Hold on. Ooh. You can usually find that in D&D Beyond.
It's just.
Well, what's your perception plus 10?
Yeah.
Plus 10?
Mine's 11.
24.
Okay. So Steve is staring at the grease.
Your passive perception is 24?
That's what it says in D&D Beyond.
Wow.
Well,
Well, you must have
Oh,
extra
no.
C's in it.
Nope, sorry. Passive perception is 11. My passive
That's very,
investigation.
very different.
yeah.
Passive investigation is 24.
Yes!
There's
I love passive investigation.
no such thing.
Well,
You're
we'll
no such
continue-
thing.
We're going to continue to fight this for a long time.
Sadly, when we're not DMing, we can't say that.
It's true.
Right now, there is a passive investigation.
That's true.
Yeah.
It exists in this imaginary world we're playing in.
Yay! And yours is 21 for Buddy?
Correct.
Okay. So, Buddy and Joey, the two of you kind of catch the sound at the same time. You hear sort of the sound of metal
The
on
chain
stone. It's the sound of the it's like this weird. It's tiny metal. It doesn't sound.
Is it baby metal?
I feel like that's a reference to something that I don't know.
It's a band.
So oh, okay. It does kind of sound like baby metal, but not a band. It sounds very tiny. Like there's a tink, tink, tink noise of metal on stone somewhere coming down from the hallway down.
To our
The one that you
south
have
of
not been in. The one you have not been.
Gotcha. Don't hear that? There's tiny metal and stone.
Yeah, it sounds like little tiny ghosts.
Or maybe like little tiny creatures that would hatch out of little tiny eggs.
I'm gonna go see. I'm going that way.
Okay.
I want to see the tiny ghosts.
It sounds like it's coming from the end of the hallway. There are several room doors on either side, but this feels like it's towards the end of the hall, not
Tiny
when the door's close to you.
Tiny ghosts! I'm coming!
All right.
Oh, doors everywhere.
Open the door.
Doors everywhere. Doors.
Blocking up.
This room, once again, your first step in sounds like just tons of tiny firefly bodies being crunched with each step.
Oh, I'm taking a good look in first because I don't want to step on any tiny ghosts.
Okay, got it.
So,
as
I see the fireflies before stepping on them.
Yeah. So inside you see a bunch of tiny fireflies on the floor. If you hold your lantern in, you can see a canvas hammock between the two pillars that are in there. A weird engraving of a goat wearing a crown.
That's goat.
Goat King.
The king of the goats.
And as you're kind of looking around, the corners, you note a secret door to the left.
Not secret.
Yay!
Secret's only friends.
It's a secret.
Secret.
Little Mr. Roboto. That's awful.
I'm gonna shuffle my feet in to push the fireflies out of the way.
Okay, you've got this sort of like firefly wake to the sides of your feet.
I don't want to step on them. There might be tiny ghosts under them.
So there is you can see a secret door not only directly north of you, but now that you're in the room, there's a second secret door at that corner. So
Man, whoever stayed in this room likes secrets a lot.
So there's nothing down on the south side of the room really, other than a lot of sort of junk.
Can
Like
Can I hear
this
the
room,
scraping?
the scraping is coming from behind the secret door on the like there's a north secret door and a west secret door. So both of them are adjacent to this square. And the secret or the sound of the metal tinking is on to the one on the left of Arwen.
Okay.
Can we discern if there's a pattern to the tinking?
Um,
There's a tinker in there.
give
Tink,
me
tink.
an give me a is there a pattern check? Give me a insight. Doesn't sound like there's a pattern. It almost feels kind of like like if you had a wind-up toy in a bottle and it just like the DVD logo bouncing around the television, like it just sounds um like something is bouncing around. You don't catch any pattern to it.
Like you're listening to an ancient game of Pong.
Yeah, exactly.
Boop.
Um
Boop
I
boop.
don't think I've rolled above a 10 in any of my rolls so far today.
I've only had one.
yeah, but you've had 20s and 24s.
Good thing they all count as tens.
That's because of that.
Yeah,
Of,
we know.
Those die rolls were.
Yeah, but that's why you took the thing.
That's why you've got your special powers.
Yeah.
Buddy, as you watch Arwen making this face of, is there a pattern? Over Arwen's shoulder, you spot a hole in the corner of the wall, like the size of a quarter.
Well, there's a hole in the wall where the boys can see it all. So put your eye in it.
Don't stick your doodad in.
You don't have to worry about that with Buddy.
Yeah, no. Mine would.
I'm just saying, from personal experience, nothing good comes of it.
So many jokes.
There'll be a burning sensation in about 2 weeks.
That's a long gestation period.
I'm gonna go look at the hole.
These rocks are limestone. You're gonna give yourself a nasty burn.
Yeah, I'm looking at the hole.
Yep. There's a
Not
hole.
sticking any. No, like I'm gonna walk up to it and kind of.
Get a gold piece in it. Maybe the bell will vibrate.
It's not your first time peeking through a hole, is it?
Hey.
No, when he was spying on you, he was in the room.
That's right.
So the hole looks like it's like the diameter of a quarter. It's not like a coin slot. I'm gonna hold for a second. So it's not like you would stick a coin in it horizontally. It's like the size of a hole, or the same size as like your index finger.
It's a pretty narrow girth, but again, I can look through it.
Yeah, it looks like it ends in a wall.
Oh, it just ends in the wall. Someone stick something in it now. Arwen.
What do you need me to stick in? What?
Wait a minute.
Something in the hole.
I got a stick I could stick in it.
Stick your stick in it.
I'll put a stick in it.
All right. You stick a stick in it. There's a stick in the hole.
Hey. Cool.
We need a rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle.
Okay.
Keep your eyes open for a chicken.
The stick just hits the
I would
wall.
like to see. Yeah, where's the stick pointing to?
It's just
opposite that
parallel
hole.
to the ground.
No, but yeah,
Oh, where's it pointing to?
yeah, I wanted any traits to see where.
It would be. Let me grab a measuring line here. So it would be like coming straight over that way.
So I think maybe there's like special key thing we gotta find to open it.
Yeah, I suspect we need to find a key. I agree.
And surprise, surprise, my stick didn't do it.
Oh,
Can I investigate the hole to see if
Yeah.
there's a way to pick
yeah.
it?
Exactly. Pick the hole.
It's dark in there. Real dark.
Use
But
the
I have dark
lantern of
vision.
revealing.
You do have dark vision. It looks pretty gray.
All right. Can
What
I
about
just
with
shine
the
a light in it?
lantern?
Can you
I
what?
mean, Joey's got a lantern. I could prestidigitate a light.
You could. So if you hold the lantern up, the wall is thick enough that the shadow just goes straight. It's not super thick, but it is thick enough that that it just illuminates the wall behind it. If you use prestidigitation inside the hole, you see that the hole bends down a smidge, and you can't quite make out what is down.
Yeah, and we're gonna need a banana.
I feel a little intimidated by Dusty's constant comparison of thickness and girth.
I'll keep using the word girth, and that'll help. Buddy.
Yeah, I cast detect magic while he's
Yeah.
shining a light
okay.
in the hole and just seeing.
Okay. Is it in this one action? Okay.
Place
You
the
can detect
templates.
you can detect some magic behind the secret door north of Arwen.
Hey, there's some magic behind that door north of Arwen.
I've got one job.
Thank you. Something to take into consideration.
Well, that sounds neat. Let's find a banana.
There was an agreement there.
All right.
That's the only way we're getting this open is with a banana.
Did you say that we can't open this door right here?
To the north? Yeah, I mean, let's. Arwen, try to open that door to the north, please. It's
Can I open this
secret.
door?
But is it one of the secret doors that you can see because of the lantern of revealing?
Oh, that's
Yes.
why we can see all the doors. I forgot about that. Sorry.
There's no hinge. Like it's it's almost like it goes into the wall.
Oh, it's a pocket door.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, we're
and
gonna
so
need a banana in a pocket.
Yeah. Arwen
Yeah.
normally tells people there's a banana in his pocket and he asks them to grab it for him.
I thought he said he was
I-
happy to see him.
I left a banana in my pocket. Can you just reach in and grab it? That does
Yeah,
sound like
exactly.
Arwen.
Yeah, it does.
It's been in there a long time, so it's really.
All right, I'm
mushy
just
and
gonna go
moist.
push on the door. See if it'll
push
slide.
on the door.
Just make it slide into the direction that the pocket would be.
I am moving away
Oh.
so Stevie can move the door.
Give me I'm gonna slide the door check.
Athletics.
I believe that's passive strength.
Passive strength.
Yeah, do that. You can give me athletics. That's fine. Alas, this door is not going anywhere.
Well,
I think we need the banana to unlock the lock to open the door.
Yep. All right. Well, let's go look for a banana.
Banana
kitchen.
hunting. No, all the Reese.
So, as you start talking about a banana, who's got a nature above, is anybody of nature proficiency?
Nope.
No.
Not proficient. No.
Half proficient.
Is any half proficient?
Yeah, I'm half
What does that
proficient.
mean?
Because he's a bard.
Oh,
Because he's a bard.
Oh,
yeah, it says I'm half proficient.
okay. So
He is
you
Jack of all
remember
trades.
that.
I have a passive nature of 15.
So you note that the hole in the wall is the size of a finger, and a banana has a greater girth than a finger.
It depends on
Depends
the
on the
banana.
finger.
Yeah, the
So
banana gets out of the pool. It sometimes. Come on.
also, it could be a banana pepper.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Can I
Yeah.
Can I mage hand? Could I get my mage hand through the hole to see if there's anything to kind of grab in there?
Oh.
You could get a finger of your mage hand through the hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
What if I just stick my finger in there?
Let me mage hand it, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
you wanna magic finger it? That's your business.
I'm going to magic finger the crap out of this.
well, do this. You know what's shaped like a banana? A rib. You know where there's ribs under that stone.
Oh, that's true.
Who wants to grab a rib from a
They
dead
have
corpse and
fingers too.
stick it in a hole?
I'll
Stevie,
go.
that's something you do.
Thankfully, the mage hand, as you wiggle your finger inside the hole, finds a toggle switch, and both doors slide open.
Guys, I don't think a banana would be able to work that switch.
I believe
No, surprise.
we use
Surprisingly
the
easy.
shocker mage hand.
Steve's
You've
just,
been
Oh,
magic
man.
fingered, door.
Both secret doors open.
All right, Stevie, call off the rib cage. We were fine.
Tiny
Yeah.
ghost.
And
I'm so disappointed.
and the tink 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 noise, as the door opens, a little tiny metallic winged creature zips out of the door,
Holy
pings off
buckets.
the wall this way, and then flies down the hallway.
I'm gonna focus on Stonky's ring and tell it to stop.
It doesn't work.
That's
It
not
just
a
keeps on
spitter
going.
widget.
It's super tiny, and
I mage
don't
hand
think I
try
have-
to catch it.
oh,
I'm just gonna chase it.
okay, okay. All right. So, give me your mage
And
hand.
giggle a little.
Yeah. Give me a mage hand attack, I guess.
Me? No, me. I cast
No, buddy.
mage hand to try to capture the flying thing.
Arl has stuff to say. Did you attack, buddy?
I don't. How would I attack?
Just give me a dex roll. I will do it a range attack.
Oh, God bless it.
Okay. Yeah. You wrap your hand around the little flying metal ball, and you can. I mean, it's a mage hand, so it's sort of translucent, and you can see it's holding a. It kind of almost looks like a snitch.
Hmm.
You know what snitches
Gonna get
get?
some stitches. Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
bring the mage
Except
hand
not
back.
transphobic.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I'm gonna bring it back and be like, Joey, this looks like it's up your alley. Hold your hands open.
I was gonna chase it.
Well, I got it. That's it. Here you go, Joey.
So
You're
Joey,
good
there
with
is
machine animals.
Hello there, tiny ghost.
The metallic construct, for lack of a better word.
Also, if it
mm-hmm.
understands a language, it understands me.
Oh, okay.
Because
it understands you.
Because of my monk thing.
It has one giant eyeball, and the eyeball gets huge. It looks surprised. Give me an insight check. it looks surprised and maybe it's either confused or in awe
Hello
of
there,
you.
tiny ghost. I don't actually think that you're a ghost because you're not all like vapory.
Can you understand all languages or just speak them?
I can understand them all too.
Oh, wow.
So the rest of you hear a noise like a fax machine.
So you just, but Joey, you just hear him talking normally, but somehow
Yeah.
this
Well,
thing understands me.
I'm just saying the thing is making the fax
Yeah.
machine noise. Back to you. And you hear it say, uh, what is the mission?
Rock and roll.
That sounds right.
I think we've got to get the band back together.
No, the band's together.
Do we have a full tank of gas?
Oh, the tiny ghost wanted to know what the mission was, so I told her the mission is rock and roll.
Yeah, it
Um,
surely recognizes who we are, correct?
Yes, it's out. It said that you must be the Warbler brothers, and that's Buddy.
There you go.
nicely done.
I told him that oh, he can still understand me. This isn't going to work. I can't tell lies.
Wait, what?
It blinks at you a lot, and then starts to sort of tries to make sort of a beat with the fax machine noise. So, eh, 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 eh.
Oh, we're
Hey,
gonna
we
start
can
doing
work.
some
Everybody got to
electronica.
start somewhere.
Yeah. Yep.
What was your old mission?
Books.
Oh, there's still lots of those. Do you prefer that?
Prefer?
Yeah, is that a better mission? And like what with books? You just said books, like that's a thing.
That was
That's
my
not
mission.
really your mission is just books.
Books. Get books.
Oh, sure, yeah. Well, you should I got
Rock
a
and
new
roll.
mission. I know a mission for you. Can you get us
Rock
a
and roll.
piece of Bixbite?
He blinks again, or they blink again, and fly into the closet and bring out a piece of pig's bite.
Good
Hey!
job, man. Gold star. That was a good mission.
Oh, but more.
He can't understand, buddy.
No, you can't.
That's pretty great. I mean, I'm really impressed. I think you should have a treat. Your mission is to find yourself a treat.
He looks terrified. Ah,
And a treat can mean anything that is a thing that you like.
Order.
Yeah,
And
we can go to a restaurant.
He stands next to you and does this.
No, it looks like another friend, Joey.
Yeah, that's great. What's your name?
I'm part of the order. I don't have an individual name. Do you need a name?
I'm gonna call you Ord.
Okay.
Guys, this is Ord.
All right. Are there a bunch more like this that came out of little eggs?
Are there a bunch more of you that came out of little eggs?
You have one job.
I didn't think about the fact that you can't understand, buddy. You're very lucky.
Hey.
Yeah. No. Just me. He took me from my order.
Who took you?
Crinkle.
Was it like Christmas time?
No.
That sounds like an elf name. Like not a buddy kind of elf name.
All kind of elves.
No. Crinkle. Crinkle
Was he a French
had-
fry?
had a beak.
I
Is
think
he a Kinkajou?
I think we heard stories about our Crinkle. Arwen, do you remember if there was a Crinkle in the stories we were told?
I know of a Crinkle from a different storyline
That's
that I don't think Arwen would know.
While you are standing there, Arwen, you see into the closet and realize that there's more stuff in there.
I'll tell you what, Ord, you can come with me, and if we find your order, you can go back to it if you want.
Okay.
And in the meantime, we can rock and roll.
I would like to investigate, but before we do, can we
you
take a
need
bio break?
Yep. That
Good
works.
call.
We'll come
Gotta
back to do the
pee.
treasure and then move along. So, all right, bio break. See you in
That's
5.
what you think. We're not moving along.
Wingspan is a place full of birds. Your goal is to build a wonderful preserve that will lead you to victory. Learn new facts about birds. Blue jays can carry up to 5 acorns. Discover new species. Help them lay eggs. Gain food. Or even hunt. Become a bird enthusiast. Wingspan, a relaxing strategy game.
Lavender Legal Center is a nonprofit providing legal representation and related advocacy by and for LGBTQ Iowans. Lavender provides direct representation, advocacy, and referrals, with a priority for serving those with low income and LGBTQ youth. Lavender operates with 4 main core values. The first is equity, recognizing that legal aid and related advocacy are basic human rights. Second is inclusivity, providing equal access to services for those who are marginalized. Third is dignity. LGBTQ people are worthy of advocacy no matter their specific need for assistance. And fourth is compassion, LGBTQ people in need of legal services come to the matter with great vulnerability. To best serve those individuals and families, Lavender Legal Center must have concern and understanding for their sufferings. Your support of Lavender Legal Center helps further the mission to provide legal services, advocacy, and resources for the LGBTQ community. Together, we can build a more equitable, inclusive, dignified, and compassionate future.
Wingspan is a place full of birds. Your goal is to build a wonderful preserve that will lead you to victory. Learn new facts about birds. Blue jays can carry up to 5 acorns. Discover new species. Help them lay eggs. Gain food. Or even hunt. Become a bird enthusiast. Wingspan, a relaxing strategy game.
Lavender Legal Center is a nonprofit providing legal representation and related advocacy by and for LGBTQ Iowans. Lavender provides direct representation, advocacy, and referrals, with a priority for serving those with low income and LGBTQ youth. Lavender operates with 4 main core values. The first is equity, recognizing that legal aid and related advocacy are basic human rights. Second is inclusivity, providing equal access to services for those who are marginalized. Third is dignity. LGBTQ people are worthy of advocacy no matter their specific need for assistance. And fourth is compassion. LGBTQ people in need of legal services come to the matter with great vulnerability. To best serve those individuals and families, Lavender Legal Center must have concern and understanding for their sufferings. Your support of Lavender Legal Center helps further the mission to provide legal services, advocacy, and resources for the LGBTQ community. Together, we can build a more equitable, inclusive, dignified, and compassionate future.
Wingspan is a place full of birds. Your goal is to build a wonderful preserve that will lead you to victory. Learn new facts about birds. Blue jays can carry up to 5 acorns. Discover new species. Help them lay eggs. Gain food. Or even hunt. Become a bird enthusiast. Wingspan, a relaxing strategy game.
Lavender Legal Center is a nonprofit providing legal representation and related advocacy by and for LGBTQ Iowans. Lavender provides direct representation, advocacy, and referrals, with a priority for serving those with low income and LGBTQ youth. Lavender operates with 4 main core values. The first is equity, recognizing that legal aid and related advocacy are basic human rights. Second is inclusivity, providing equal access to services for those who are marginalized. Third is dignity. LGBTQ people are worthy of advocacy no matter their specific need for assistance. And fourth is compassion. LGBTQ people in need of legal services come to the matter with great vulnerability. To best serve those individuals and families, Lavender Legal Center must have concern and understanding for their sufferings. Your support of Lavender Legal Center helps further the mission to provide legal services, advocacy, and resources for the LGBTQ community. Together, we can build a more equitable, inclusive, dignified, and compassionate future.
Wingspan is a place full of birds. Your goal is to build a wonderful preserve that will lead you to victory. Learn new facts about birds. Blue jays can carry up to 5 acorns. Discover new species. Help them lay eggs. Gain food. Or even hunt. Become a bird enthusiast. Wingspan, a relaxing strategy game.
Lavender Legal Center is a nonprofit providing legal representation and related advocacy by and for LGBTQ Iowans. Lavender provides direct representation, advocacy, and referrals, with a priority for serving those with low income and LGBTQ youth. Lavender operates with 4 main core values. The first is equity, recognizing that legal aid and related advocacy are basic human rights. Second is inclusivity, providing equal access to services for those who are marginalized. Third is dignity. LGBTQ people are worthy of advocacy no matter their specific need for assistance. And fourth is compassion. LGBTQ people in need of legal services come to the matter with great vulnerability. To best serve those individuals and families, Lavender Legal Center must have concern and understanding for their sufferings. Your support of Lavender Legal Center helps further the mission to provide legal services, advocacy, and resources for the LGBTQ community. Together, we can build a more equitable, inclusive, dignified, and compassionate future.
Wingspan is a place full of birds. Your goal is to build a wonderful preserve that will lead you to victory. Learn new facts about birds. Blue jays can carry up to 5 acorns. Discover new
All right, we're good.
All right. So there are extra things in the room. Arwen is hunting them down.
You betcha.
Arwen, you spot a ring made out of amber. Well, with an
Ooh.
amber stone in it.
That's the same color as your energy.
Put it on. Code brown.
Shitty,
again?
shitty band reference. Shitty band reference.
There is
Whoa.
an ornate curved dagger.
I put the ring on.
On the dagger?
You're wearing a ring.
Okay.
You wouldn't just stick your finger in the hole, but you'll stick it in that ring you just found.
You better believe it.
A set of 4 intricately shaped glass bottles. They don't have anything in them. A potion of some kind. And another potion of some kind.
What colors are the potions?
It's gonna take a minute, but I'm gonna stick my fingers in everything.
Watch out, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like the cocaine dip in the potions.
Rub it on
Hand me
your.
up.
Rub it
Arwen's
on.
got a potion nail.
Hand me a potion.
Rub it on your gums.
There's one that looks.
The other thing, Arwen can't actually drink a healing potion in an action because he snorts them. It just takes longer.
The one of them looks like it is filled with liquid fog. The other one is blue and looks like it's boiling inside the glass, even though it's not hot. It looks steamy and bubbly.
I give the misty one to Joey, and I give the bubbling one to Buddy.
Like right now?
Identify on the bubbling one.
The bubbling one you cast Identify on?
That's
So
what
the
I
one
was
you
given.
have is the Potion of Heroism.
Ooh.
You
Hey,
get
Joey, do you want me to
10
tell you what that is, or do you just want to drink it randomly?
I thought I was supposed to drink it.
Okay.
Did you want to check?
Does your
Yours.
identify spell, is it just per individual, or can you do like the lot?
It's one item at a time when you
One
cast
item,
it.
yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you can cast it as a ritual and do it as many times as you want, but
Would you like to identify
Is it a 10-minute ritual or a 1-minute ritual?
identify as
Yes.
an 11-minute ritual.
11.
Because
Nice.
ritual is always 10 minutes
10
plus
minutes,
the casting time,
right.
and identify is a 1-minute casting time.
I'll cast it again. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to put this into my inventory.
Just gonna use it. Spell
Yeah, I'll
slot.
just use it.
So the other one is
I'd
the
ask
potion.
or do you know what these are?
No.
Okay.
Yep.
That
Your
one is
mission is to find out.
There you go.
Buddy, do you say out loud what it is?
Yeah, I tell Joey what it is.
So you say it out loud, and
Ord can't
turns.
understand a buddy.
And he looks. Oh man, that's so mean. So Joey knows it is a potion of gaseous form.
I'm gonna whisper that to Ord.
It's a potion of gaseous form.
Good job.
Is the ring?
I'm not very
is the
good at
ring
sending
magical?
missions.
The ring is, to the best of your knowledge, well, unless Buddy decides to. You cast detect magic. How long does that take?
It's 10 minutes.
And it's a.
It lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it lasts for 10 minutes.
That's the rain. That's the bubble that's around us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the all of you light up like Christmas trees because you're full of magical items.
Arwen's finger is really bright.
The rings that are magical that Arwen is wearing light up. The amber ring does not. Neither does the dagger, nor do the intricately shaped glass bottles.
I ask Buddy if he has use for the dagger.
No, I'm good.
Does it look like it's going to be an upgrade to my dagger?
It's pretty. You think it'd probably sell for 25 gold.
All right. I'll put it in the party loot. Do we still have that bag of holding?
Yep. I kind of filled it with scones.
Will you add the water or the glasses and the dagger?
Yeah.
So you've got an ornate curved dagger in there and 4 intricately shaped glass bottles empty.
Okay.
And a big spite.
I do expect.
Nugget of big spite.
Oh, we found the nugget? Or did we not
Yep.
find the nugget?
We did. Ord
You
got it
told
for me.
Ord to find big spite, and he flew into the closet and brought out the big spite.
Okay. I missed that.
He did a great job. It was really quick.
He
I'm going to
looks
go
very
into
proud.
the southern room. How do I go to the southern room? Just took 68 of my hit.
Just happened.
Isn't there another secret door that was opened?
Both of the secret doors are right next to Arwen. Those 2 corners.
Oh. Can we go to the other one?
The one is like a triangle, and the other's a rectangle, so they're already visible. They're both open, and you have everything out of them.
All right, never mind. There were some other doors in that hallway.
It's true.
Go open them, Arwen, please. Oh, wait. Cannot open this door.
There you go.
All right, I'm gonna open this door.
Says me.
I open this door and I walk in.
Okie dokie. You walk into a room with a bed, a wash basin, and a writing desk. There is a tiny clockwork oyster sitting on the writing desk. And next to it is a small metal key.
Is it long like a banana?
No, it's tiny and looks like it might fit in a hole that is on top of the oyster.
Oh. Upon this realization, I put the key in the oyster hole.
There's now a key in
Consent
the.
And I turn it.
Paul, I think you're muted.
I was eating veggie straws, so.
I know. I could hear you making jokes through the wall, and I was like, I don't know that he knows that.
Gozer of Gozerian, are you the traveler? Sorry. You are
Put the key in the
master.
oyster, and you can tell this is clockwork. It's not going to do anything until you wind it.
Oh yeah, then I work it out.
You wind it up, and then click, click, click. Oh man, it's cutting me out. I can't make ocean noises. It mutes me. But you hear ocean sounds. The white noise machine. Arwen, the room you are in. You walk in. That door was open already. You had already walked past it. And there were toys scattered around on the floor, and a much smaller bed than the other ones, and a short writing desk in the corner where there is a dragon marionette made of brass and wood with wings of canvas dyed red.
Is there any writings or anything in the desk?
There's some children's drawings that, as you look at them, it's kind of creepy. Like, this kid was. A lot of kids draw gory things, but like there's one of a man whose feet have been cut off with blood pouring out of his ankles, and his feet sitting next to him, and then another one of a boy drowning, and then another one of a dog with a severed hand in its mouth.
Yeah, I'm not going to take anything. I'm just going to slowly back out of the room. Fucking weirdo kid.
Let's remember this is a side quest, gents.
That is pretty weird.
Don't know that we need to explore any more than what we've already done.
Hey, or did a little kid kill everyone here?
No. Yes. No.
It's the marionette, isn't it? It's Chucky.
No.
Yes and no?
You can't understand, Arwen.
No. Music?
Music killed people?
Killed people?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Can we
really
learn
unfortunate
those?
for us.
We learned those songs.
Oh, that's right. We knew about this. There's a special song we're not supposed to sing.
You did know about this. You were warned in the hearth that there was a sort of
Death metal.
literally, yeah.
There
was an
Judas Priest
a
song.
cursed musical book that
It's got the Sunshine Man.
Yep.
And then he comes and he kills everybody.
Yep.
Or they kill each other or something. There's dying involved. I'm a little hazy on the details.
That's okay. Arwen remembers all of it in case we need it.
That's true.
Yep. Anything else you want to do in this area?
Well, I'm gonna go into this room, just look, see if there's a creepy kid in here.
If there's a creepy kid. That room has two beds positioned on opposite walls, with a wash basin in the middle, and there is really no personal effects in here. Both beds are made. It's neat and tidy.
Yeah,
Guest room almost.
I'm pretty sure the people who are in here are now in that 5-foot cube, and the little kid killed them.
Well, you haven't seen the little kid. Let's hope we don't run into him.
Ord says the kid did and did not kill everyone here.
Did and did not. Yeah.
The little kid's music kid.
Steve, that room, you kind of feel like you're in another wing of the library. There are books packed and packed and packed into shelves that are lining all the walls. There are 2 5-foot tall candlesticks in the middle of the room that are flickering, like there's light. And there is a large cushion on the floor, an armoire, and a green velvet reading chair.
Wow.
Well, I will look around for any books that I think look like good books for the Candlekeep, and then also, check out the armoire.
Okie doke. The armoire contains clothing.
Okay, I'll leave that alone. Let's.
Got some skeletons of fireflies living in it. Well, not living. The opposite of living.
Gross. I don't understand the firefly connection right now. Did the Fox?
They were
Did
fireflies.
the Fox network kill all of these people too?
Nice.
So, just are there any
Give me
interesting books?
Give me 3 D100s.
3D.
These fireflies were never on at the same time at the same day.
23, 68, 63.
All right. You find beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. With a giant picture of a beholder on it. Daily affirmations for tyrants.
Oh, we had that one already. You can't use that at Candlekeep.
Nope. We've already given it to him. Or we have it.
And climate change during the dark wizard times. Would you like to keep looking?
It's fucking leftist propaganda.
I'll just take the 2, the beauties in the eyes of the beholder, and
climate change.
Both of
during
those
dark
are
wizard times.
leftist propaganda.
One of them's pretty woke. Yeah.
Out of the corner of your eye, as you're about to leave, you catch one other book title called "How to Tell a Brew is True."
I'll grab that for
Seems
Joey.
like, yeah.
Seems like it could have some halfling wisdom in it. And I will pass.
Brew, baby, I love you.
We'll
Nice.
pass it on to Joey. In case you want to know.
Nice.
All right.
Anybody else?
I say we just go. Or
Yeah, I'm gonna bring Ord with me, and then if we find his order, he can go back, and if not, he can stay with me.
And he'll be a useful companion.
You now have a Modron buddy.
Hey.
A Modron friend. We only have one buddy.
That's right. He's probably not your friend.
So you make your way back. You don't have to go all the way up. I'll switch maps for you. Unless you're planning to do something on your way up.
No, I'm just...
No.
Okay. Heading back to the hearth. Isthmus Farm.
Yeah.
Hearth.
Yeah. To the hearth.
To the hearth.
Oh, we gotta tell the guys that there's stuff down there, because they probably would like those books.
What's the hearth?
You're back in the hearth.
Who's behind the bar with the mask?
Thoron.
I can't remember
His name is Righteous.
He's a
Right.
dick bartender.
What happened to Tiffany?
She's
He
still
sits
there.
at the morning shift.
Oh.
He's an asshole.
Well, this gets him away from his morning show, Righteous in the Mornings.
It's shown on all the Fox affiliates, right?
Welcome to
Right.
Righteous
Oh.
in the Morning.
Buddy's back.
Look who's back. Buddy's back.
Buddy's back. So you come up to the hearth, and it has been. I mean, it hasn't been that long. You've only been gone like an hour. Righteous is still there. It's pretty early still. It's about 10:30 in the morning, and you have a piece of Big Spite.
Yeah, we do.
And
Hey,
heyo, it's not doing anything for you at the moment, but
I'm gonna record burps on it.
nice. The as you're saddling up to the bar, Righteous looks at you through his aggressive mask.
Why so aggressive?
They were looking for you.
Who's they?
One of the readers. I don't bother remembering their names.
Shitty tippers, huh?
I bet you get great tips, man. I think
get
everybody's a shitty tipper for Righteous. Any bartender that says, I don't bother remembering names, is gonna get great tips. Fuck you. Get out of my bar. Serving drinks interrupts my brooding.
He's a morning bartender. Nobody's giving him tips.
It's true. He's got the coffee and eggs crowd.
Right?
People who are way too happy about their existence.
Well, he's there to bring him down a notch.
It's true.
Is it just me or the seats around the fire get upgraded?
No, I haven't
They've been
done
like
anything
that.
with this map.
No, never mind. They look a lot nicer.
I'm gonna go sit in one.
Yeah, you never sit around the fire. You never sit at the hearth in the hearth.
I have. I think Arwen has too.
True story.
But he can't. I can't get to the goddamn chair.
If you hold the shift key, you can move wherever you want, I think.
Ah! I hate this place. Let's go talk to this fucking reader.
The
I cozy up to
The,
Zelf.
oh yeah. Zelf is happy to see you.
That's better.
Oh, did you find it? Did you find the big spite?
We did. It's
you?
awesome.
Are you gonna record stuff on it? Do you need the?
Oh yeah.
You need
The
to like.
Warbler's greatest hits. It's gonna have Wipeout on it. Wicked
And-
Game.
Did you already
And
Did you
more
already
Wipeout.
do that? Did you already do Wipeout?
But
Yeah,
I've
but
got
we're gonna
burp-
do an
I'm gonna
acoustic
burp on
version.
it.
Oh.
it's one of the
Acoustic
early
Wipeout.
outtakes.
We're gonna do a free-form jazz take.
Nice.
With a skit intro.
A skit.
Warblers are turning into a jam band.
Oh God.
We're gonna play the spear soon.
Trucking. Ugh.
We need a saxophonist.
Yes.
Need someone to play a vacuum cleaner.
All right. Well, so
I'm.
do we
I'm
know which?
hunting for my token.
Do we know which reader's looking
bring
for?
her in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying. I can't find my token. I thought.
J-I-R-R?
I should. Aha.
It's pronounced Tolkien. You cretin.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
You call him a Luddite?
Names.
I called him a cretin, which is
Yeah.
I didn't
Similar.
also
Do you know the penal codes in this?
intentionally mispronounced, but
Journal entries. That's what I need, right? And there we go. All right. Oh, they don't have a thing for her. Okay, well, she'll show up in the next one with an actual token, but uh, because I thought I had her done. I have her picture, but apparently I didn't make a token for her. Um, a a dark-skinned woman with like a turban um and curly hair comes in.
Are you sure that's
And
not in our journals?
is she in your
There's
journal?
there's somebody that sounds a lot like
Oh, hold on. Let me see what I've given you.
Rylia.
Nope.
Okay,
This
because
is
you sound
this
it
is
sounds
a
like you're
lie.
kind of describing Rylia too.
Riley is not quite as dark-skinned.
Okay.
This one, she's very mocha colored skin, um, and her mood is dark as she walks in and gestures for you to join her either at a booth or she looks um, at the small meeting rooms.
No, these chairs are new and comfortable. You just can't sit in that one.
Okay, that's fine. And she
Let's
sits down next
gather.
to you at the hearth. Is everybody there?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm by myself.
And I'm bringing Ord.
Okay. Um, she sits down and then she stands back up again, pacing. Um,
Ord's mission is to hang out and be buddies.
Mayaston
buddies what?
Sadar, one of our finest sages, has been studying a particular tome held in the vaults.
Particular tome. held in-
Mayastar has not returned. She went to the house of the all-seeing orb in Tashalar by teleportation, and she was to return home. She did not come back, and I believe that I need to rely on you to help me bring her home. She pulls a book out of the satchel that she is wearing and hands it to whomever puts a hand out first. Not
Sick of
Buddy,
books.
I'll take it.
to Steve.
But he doesn't like it when people hand him things.
Unless it's money.
That's true. The
She
Canopic
hands you a book that has a cover that appears to be made of translucent crystal. I would recommend that you open it towards the end.
of the day.
There you'll find at the end of the book.
Oh, I see. All right.
That
Well,
won't spoil it.
every time we flip open a book, we're transported somewhere. So
She takes it, she grabs it back from you sort of aggressively like a teacher with a student, flips to a page, and then hands it back to you.
okay.
Across the top of the page, in rushed handwritten script, is written, "Those who have been bestowed the willing sacrifices." And then she comes over next to you and points over your shoulder. There is Mayastan's name. And as you can see, and Steve, you see the 4 Warbler brother names
So
written in the book.
we've been sacrificed. Are we going back to the darkest timeline?
Well, it's not. We're not willing sacrifices, though, and it said willing.
Oh, that's true. Fair enough.
This book knew who we were.
This book caught
That
our
book's
act.
your biggest fan.
This book is about being dead. It caught us at the funeral gig. The the canopic being. A canopic. Is that the same as a canopic jar? Like.
Can you spell that?
Yeah, it probably got organs in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's got like hearts and lungs and shit in it.
The pages that you're turning are like thin crystal sheets, and there's gems embedded around the pages, and every so often the eyes of the gems look like eyes that are shifting their gaze to different locations.
Well, this book is creepy.
And inside the book, as you thumb through it, you find a small bookmark note. Give me one sec. Sure. Oh, it doesn't give you the image.
Here
How come it
it
didn't give you the
is.
image?
Come and get it.
That's sad. Here, I'll do it the fun way. There you go.
This
Oh, it
is
does
fun.
put the image. Now it did put the image in, but
Oh man.
so the note says, when we began this journey, only the oracle of the all-seeing orb, the great Valen Sarnaster, had an inkling where it might lead. It is my honor to have been selected as the first donor and recipient. By giving Valen a piece of myself and receiving a piece of her in return, I can help the fate of the world unfold as she has foreseen. It is my honor to protect the oracle in her sanctuary, ensuring that only donors and recipients may visit her. I have no need of the right of reclamation, for I believe in the vision and perfection of Valen Sarnaster. For clarity's sake, I offer this record of the procedures performed on the donors and recipients, whose fates and organs are now bound to the oracle. May she serve the all-seeing for centuries to come. In transparency,
Yeah.
Zemru Thrall, High Priestess Savras, House of the All-Seeing Orb, Tashluta.
I see what he did there with the intransparency in the cover of this book. That's clever.
Yeah, we gotta go talk to Savros again.
Yep.
Yeah. This
sounds
person
like
lost
his thing. Like
their
all
virginity to
seeing, and then
somebody.
the whole Savros thing.
I mean, normally we would be like so, but since it's alluding to us, being willing sacrifices, I sort of have a
I
vested
want my
interest.
organs.
I also don't wish to give up my organs for anything.
I mean,
A couple of them might for the right price, but just kind of.
I was gonna say I freely share one of my organs with pretty much everyone.
We know.
Yeah,
They're
that's
not-
why it had that rash on it.
Yeah, you wouldn't stick it in a hole in the wall though.
And they're not. And
I've
they're
got
not.
standards.
And they're not going to put that in a crystal book either.
Should I fuck the crystal book?
No.
Is that what you guys want me to do?
Yes. Yes.
No.
Fucking look.
I'm gonna wait outside, and what you do with the book is between you and the book.
I don't really. I mean, no. So back to Savros, huh?
I don't know how to get to him.
I don't either. I think we got transported.
Oh, but
there
the
last
lady
time.
knows. Arwen's lady friend knows how to talk to him.
Zelf.
Yeah.
Question. Where do we find Zavros, and where do we find this lady of the Keen Mind? What would Keen Mind say?
Lady of the what?
The priestess. Whoever we're looking for.
Valen Sarnaster?
That's the one.
Is that the one who
Or are you looking for
missing?
Mayastan Sadar?
We're
The
looking
woman
for
missing is
we're looking for the missing woman.
Mayastan Sadar.
We're looking for Maya Hawk.
Maya here, Maya huh. That's all.
I just thought the name, the High Priest of Savros, sounded a lot like Savros, and maybe we should talk to Savros about it.
Oh,
And the whole all-seeing orb thing also makes me think of Savros, who knows about everything.
right. I thought that was one and the same. It is not.
So there's Savros and Savros, and I think we should ask Savros about Savros.
Oh,
Sure.
So you're asking Zelth about what did you ask Zelth?
How to talk to Savros?
Okay.
Maybe?
I guess we would have to go. You kind of have to be able to do a planar shift to talk to Savros. Can any of you do that?
Oh, I
Planar
planar
shift?
shifted in my pants the other night after too many
My
drinks.
plantar fasciitis. Does that work?
I don't think I can do that.
I mean-
I can't.
Savros is in the ethereal plane.
But you talk to him sometimes, right?
I do. Yeah.
Can you help us talk to him?
I can talk to him on your behalf, I guess. Is there something you wanted me to ask him?
And does
Could
he
you
know
ask
anything
him?
about this Zephram Maya Hawk thingamajiggy person?
Valen Tharnaster or Zemruthal?
Okay.
His
well,
place
I
isn't the
know
house of the
Valen.
all-seeing orb, right? You know this Valen
Yeah.
Tharnaster person?
Do you remember when you were there?
No.
She reminds you that people have thought of Savros as a god, and that that at the moment someone else is trying to sit in that god seat, and Savros believes it to be a person named Valen, trying to usurp.
Oh yeah,
God.
that tracks with this whole story.
Mm-hmm.
That's who wants to steal our organs.
Is this Valen person?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I think we need to find this Valen person and take their organs before they take our organs.
So the other names on the list near yours, I'm just going to put in the chat, so that you'll recognize them if they, so that you have them.
I gotta make sure Orda's name's not on there.
Nice.
If it was on there, that'd be really weird since I just gave it to him.
That would be impressive. So Alia is listening to you. So what I'm asking you to do is to help us find Mayastan. If there's more to it than just bringing her home, I understand that you may want to take it more aggressive. You may want to solve an entire mystery, not just bring her home. But from my perspective, I would like to know what's happened to Mayastan. So what I'm asking you to do is go to the city of Tashluda in Tashalar and try to find her.
Ord, did you hear that? There was a mission.
For
all of
What's
us
in
to
it
do
for
together.
us?
I can.
Well, I
your
mean, for
names are
one
in
thing,
the book.
it might get our names out of the book.
Yeah, but you just completely blew past that. You're like, bigger mystery, whatever. I just want this person back.
I can offer you the future services of Candlekeep, or
What does that even
I can
mean?
probably get up together about 5,000 gold pieces.
Okay, I mean that probably become a definitely we're starting to move. But what the services of Candlekeep? What do you mean by that?
Well, what
Don't
what
we
do you
kind of have
require?
those?
You could have to get you to Teshluta, I was planning to let you use the teleportation circle.
okay,
I
but
could provide you
could
with
we
access
use
to the teleportation circle more often than just this once.
that's
That's
okay.
pretty,
Now we're
that's pretty
cooking.
neat.
Now we're keep talking about that. So
Keep talking about the teleportation circle.
yeah,
It's a
I mean,
circle. From
thank
within it,
you.
you teleport.
To where? Anywhere? Only
Any
the other
location that has a
teleportation circle. Yeah, they have to have a station essentially.
correct.
Do we have a map of where all these are?
Do you
Yeah.
know any stories about Pegasus?
Are you talking to me?
I know the story of LaRue,
Oh yeah, we
the
were
lore
there
of
for that
LaRue.
one.
You were in that one, actually. Wow. You're right. I forgot that the Warblers featured in the lore of LaRue.
Yeah, we were there. We traveled through time sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
Thanks, Chris
like
Jones, for the cheer.
how many times can we teleport?
Um, I mean, I
Uh,
think there's probably an infinite
how
number.
often do you want to teleport?
I mean, ideally, anytime I'd like.
Well, first readers have primary access,
Yeah, make
so
us
you would
first
have to be
readers.
on. I don't have the power to do that,
And I don't read that quickly.
but I could.
What
I
about a?
could put you in the queue behind first readers if there's other first readers who are
Okay,
using the teleportation circle.
could
But
we be officially called second readers? 5,000 officially called second readers, and then access to the teleportation anytime it's not being used by a first reader
Like
will
runner-up
get your
readers.
person. Oh, and the ability to use Candlekeep in any location of it for at least 5 concerts.
any location?
Yeah, any location. Like that's suitable for a concert. Kind of like we did, remember when the rocket, like there was a building blast off and we had a concert and it freaking kicked ass.
And we smashed all those pumpkins.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh, I I will need to get permission for the concerts
Okay.
in that are behind the green door.
Yeah.
But you could certainly hold concerts in the Court of Air or the Hearth.
Oh yeah, with the
Uh,
hearth, I mean we've rocked that out plenty of times.
mhm.
Yeah, it's fun.
Uh,
Does that building still take off? Could we do it like a concert in the rocket?
We wouldn't be
it
able to sell very many tickets.
That's
we dismantled the infrastructure of the rocket to confirm
probably
that we wouldn't have a giant fireball in a library.
oh well, if you let me in a library, you still might get that.
What?
But okay. It's inside joke between me and my brothers. Uh, okay, but yeah, these
Just
if you can
remember, he didn't ask how big the room is.
work on those things for us, sounds like a gig we can do.
Okay. I can get you 5,000 gold pieces,
Check.
And we
future
can get you
services.
Maya Stan.
Lovely. That would be wonderful. Uh, as noted, I do not have proof that Mayastan is in danger, so my my heart is telling me that Mayastan is in danger because her name is in this book. but I'm
It's
not
telling me
positive
yes.
what you will experience when you get to the Temple of the All-Seeing Orb.
My head is telling me no.
Probably roaming chickens that don't belong there.
Yeah. But we still, again, repeat. You got to the 5,000 gold and then you stop.
Oh, I interrupted.
Right.
Yeah.
5,000 gold pieces. Second reader access to the teleportation circle. And
Yes.
5 concerts to be held in various locations around Candlekeep, provided I am able to get permission for them for any behind the Emerald Door.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like we have a deal.
Yeah.
And I hope you survive.
Me
I'm
too.
concerned that your names are in the book. All right. Well,
So now that concerned, you did ask us to do this.
I asked you because your names are in the book.
Yeah, because they know about us. Because we're the Warbler brothers.
Right.
Yeah.
They've heard of us.
Every day I'm marbling.
So when we return to our next game, you will be teleporting via teleportation circle to see if you can find Mayastan Sadar, who is at the Temple of the All-Seeing Orb and has not returned at her designated return time. And with that, I'm going to call it, rather than getting any further into this particular
That makes sense.
plot line. And we will be back in 2 weeks, I think, maybe.
It goes.
That is Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, well, that's
Not
true.
that that means we don't play. Just
Right.
Pull out on my calendar. Oh. Coming back from Omaha.
Oh,
with
wait.
Lady Fanny.
Let's wrap the stream up and then we can do the scheduling.
No, I want all the bots to know that I'm coming back from Omaha.
And Chris Jones, he's listening.
What day we come back from Omaha?
Hi, Chris Jones. So, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back. We'll put it in the various places we put it, and you'll get notified if you're subscribed. So subscribe, and in the meantime, roll some dice, play some games, and give some time or treasure to meaningful causes.
And go to
And
Omaha.
Arwen
Go to
will
Omaha.
put it anywhere.